Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Melon, and this is Mystical Skies. Yes, that's right, we're back, my friends. Took a little time off, because, well, yeah, celebrating. There was also things going on. Yep. Anyway, let's get back into Minecraft, shall we? Modded Minecraft. This is 1.12, of course. Yes, 1.14 is actually doing quite well with modded. I'm seeing that Vazky, in fact, just recently ported to Quark. It looks like all of Quark, I think. I could be mistaken on that. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, and me in my little pretty maid outfit. Yes, I have the blue butterfly wings on, which is the last set I believe that I have left to wear. But it's not probably going to be my last. Anyway, you probably noticed that I did a little bit of, well, upgrading. I set up a whole bunch of stuff. The cake is gone. There are ways of getting the cake. I made mistakes, but I ultimately succeeded. I've also, if you notice in my inventory, I have a couple more medals for heroism because I defeated Gaia Guardian 3 a couple more times. It's not so bad now that I've done. I did die once. I still don't know how. I mean, I was in third-person view like this as well, but yeah, I have no idea. So I think I just ended up miscalculating and walked into a whole bunch of like hits at once or something. But anyway, I've still been quite successful. And yes, Excalibur is a very fine weapon indeed. It is not the best weapon. There are much better weapons. And in fact, my crystal bow, I was mistaken about it and some of the other uses for the Medal of Heroism. There was a lot of uses. The Shemamaru's camera, I'm not entirely familiar with all of its uses. It actually gives some kind of strange status effect that I'm not familiar with, but it also does an area effect attack, I believe. At least in my single-player world. The Fail Not actually shoots like a little ray similar to this. Not quite as fast, which is what I think I was basing my opinions on. It's a bit slower than that, but it actually does damage in like an area, and it pierces several things. And it's more damaging than my crystal bow, which is quite damaging. On top of that, which, yeah, I think I might end up going for that. The Master Band of Mana, if you look at how much mana it can store. That's a lot of freaking mana. That's like over 2 billion. It's a little bit over 9,000, folks. So, but yes, I also upgraded my existing mana to a greater band of mana. So I wouldn't be walking around with a whole bunch of mana stuff. I also have a greater band of aura because that just helps me regenerate things a bit faster still. Because I can never have enough mana at this rate. And let's see, there was something else I wanted to mention in here, and that was this Core of God, which I might actually go for. It's I don't know if it's an upgrade. I guess it's an upgrade of the Flugel Tiara. You lose the ability to like super speed dash with the Flugel Tiara, but you do gain infinite flight as long as you have mana, but it uses up mana quite a decent rate. And I also got myself a bunch of golden carrots because it was cheaper to have those and wear my Traveler's Ration belt than it was to use the Fruit of Grisaia, because the Fruit of Grisaia, as people have mentioned in the comments, is very bugged out. And it just keeps on chonking away at my mana because of that. And of course, we've got the Call of the Void. So I'm going to save one for the Call of the Void. And I'm going to use another one before then for the Fail Not. And I'm going to eventually get a third one so that I can have, Core of God at the same time. But as I don't really need the Core of God, and I don't really need the Fail Not, I'm not really too bothered by either one. I mean, obviously I'd have to make a Flugel Tiara first, and that requires an Ender Air Bottle. So that one's not going to come about anytime soon. So I might as well just make that the Fail Not, which is going to be, 3 Terra Steel and 3 mana infused string. And then, of course, I'll enchant that up. But I'm not going to do that here. I mean, I will make the bow. How's that? Because I'm not going to bother with the enchants on the recording here, because I don't want to, bore you guys with the same thing I've done several times now with that. But 1, 2, 3. I need a little bit of string, which, of course, I'm always out of string. But that should probably do it. Here we go. Whee! I still like going through those things. And for those that are curious what that is, those are the aerial faith plates from the cyclic mod, which it's also in several other mods, but they implemented it into this mod as well. So let me get some string. 1, 2, 3, and that should do. In fact, I think I can fly over here. Yes, I can, because I don't have any of my other stuff on. I do have it all just kind of sitting around here. And the all for one ring works the same as the ring of the Elven King, but it'll expand all the slots of the bauble case instead of the first 3. And that's all it does. So you can only use all the lower level stuff. But if you really want, you can have a ton of tainted pendants, on at once, which could be quite interesting. But that'll be very mana intensive, and I just threw that into the wrong pool. There we go. And now I should be able to make the fail knot. There we go. And then I can enchant that up. And just to show you, yep, there we go. I can actually shoot this without arrows. I was I misspoke there. But yeah, you can see it shoots pew, these little green beams, which they're not too bad. Obviously, I'm going to want to enchant that up because it's going to be very slow as it currently is. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep it in there, and we're going to pursue some Astral Sorcery. Specifically because I want to get infused and up my ability to do more, well, projectile damage in this case. I'm hoping to get Dissidia, but I don't have any of this stuff set up. I'm going to need a telescope. I made a looking glass, which if you're curious, it's relatively simple. You just put these things here, like a bit of aquamarine and stuff on here, and you just click with your resonating wand, and it makes that, and then same thing. You put this on here, and that's it. Then I can set that probably, I don't know, maybe, I think right here would probably work. Maybe. I don't think that this purple Nitor will interfere with it. It might. But until I get it, I can always set it in this place. And I'm going to make a pumpkin farm as well as a Narslimus. And during the daytime, whoops, I forgot I've got this. I accidentally stepped on this on this plate. I was going to make a Narslimus so that I can have that connected to this island down here, which I'm constantly keeping open. But let's see. Recipe for that is water, summer, black, green, and some lime. So I'm going to grab those ingredients, and I'll be right back. And there we go, 1 Narslimus. And I just need to put this down somewhere near those guys, which I'll probably put it pretty much in the middle. And then I need to have it shooting over to another area. And actually, I've got Elven Mana Spreaders. Don't worry, I will be getting into Astral Sorcery, but it's midday right now, so that's what we're kind of waiting on. But if I get into this, I do need... let's shake this out and look at the quest book. That's right, the quest book. If we're going with the botany stuff, there actually is something that I need. Yeah, the Gaia Mana Spreader, in order to get the mana over here a little bit easier. There are other ways that I could do it, but I figure I might as well go with the achievement on this one. So let's look it up. Gaia Mana Spreader. Put that on the list, and it's just Dragonstone, Elven Mana Spreader, and a Gaia Shard. Which isn't too bad, but I can't remember what it is for these, the Elven Mana Spreaders. Dreamwood. Elementium ingots and stuff. Alright, I'm going to make these up, and I'll be right back. There we go. Now, there is a little bit of a catch with making this because it's multiple steps. Obviously, I need to make Elven Mana Spreaders, which I've already made those, but the Gaia Mana Spreader requires Gaia Shards. To get those, I need a Terra Catalyst, which is made, of course, of Terra Steel, Shimmer Rock, and Gaia Spirit, which I was making some Shimmer Rock here, which is just a bunch of regular living rock put in here with some Bifrost blocks. It makes these, and they rotate through really pretty colors. But let's get back over here, not get too distracted, get this done and quick out of the way if I possibly can. So, first I need to make the Elven Mana Spreaders. Shouldn't be a problem. There's a couple there. And then Gaia Mana Spreader. Once again, I will need those, but I also need a couple of those. I will need a bunch of these, I believe, is what that's going to require. But let's take a look at this here, the Terra Catalyst. I'm going to need 3 Terra Steel and an Alchemy Catalyst. Ooh, I wonder if it'll do both at the same time. Ooh, I'm going to need more Terra Steel, but that's all right. 1, 2, 3... You'd think that I'd get more out of those reward bags at this point. But still, oh, hey, I could upgrade this as well. But, you know, I think at the moment, I'm just going to do a bit of this where I take my magnet ring off. I toss these out one at a time, and I get myself some Terra Steel. Be back soon. Alright, well, a little bit later, I now have a Terra Catalyst, and there we go. Wasn't too bad. And I think in order to make this... Yeah, I think I just put it underneath like I did before. Yes, I kind of patched this up with wood for the moment. Let's put this Terra Catalyst underneath, and hopefully it works the same as the other one did, but it just has extra features. Don't really know. So if I throw in... I need a bit of this... Yeah, it works. At least that does. Okay, so now can I make these? Yes. Cool. Now 2 Gaia Mana Spreaders, which they're very, very shiny. As you can see, they change shape and everything. And of course, I can't seem to not mess up breaking up things with my freaking Efficiency 4 pick. I might end up toning that down a little bit because I'm slowly destroying the landscape here. Anyway, I should still have my butterfly wings. I'm just going to pop this over there, but it is nighttime. So let's actually cut over here real quick, see about making this before I get too carried away. And there we go. I now have a telescope, which hopefully will work right here. Oh, it does. Good. So that light source is not affecting it. So now I just scroll around until I find something of interest. And I don't know if I've actually learned any of the scrolls. Have I? Let's take this, shake it out, open up the Astral Tome, sneak right... I don't have any. Do I have any of the Astral Tome paper, or the Constellation papers? I don't. So how do I make this? There's a bunch of yarn and paper. Wait, how do I make yarn? Oh, right, the spinning wheel. That might be a little bit of a challenge. In the meantime, because I know that I need to still get the yarn from here, which is something that I was looking forward to, I am going to have to deviate briefly to get a little bit more mana going so that I can actually take full advantage of some of the other items that I have. Let's just fly down here, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. Oh man, there's so much slime over here. We'll just kind of clear things out a little bit, and then once we're done with that, there's so many of them. Actually, I could put this right here, I think. It should start eating some of them, hopefully. I have no idea if it really will, but let's put this here, and oh, I didn't bring my my wand with me. But either way, I should be able to find out once I have one. And I need to get my monocle as well. Reason being is I don't know how far these things are going to be able to shoot. I know they can go really far, but I don't know if they're going to go far enough. Let's put this on here. Can I? There we go. That'll fit. And then I just need my wand. Okay. And then we are off again. Down below. Oh yeah, I think that just ate one of them. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so would you please back off this to this? There we go. Now get out of here, silly things. Maybe I should have taken that camera so that I could like area affect all these dudes. Anyway, oh wait, I've got Fail Not. That should work, right? Yes. Yes, it does. It works quite well. It doesn't shoot through solids, but it does kill a lot of things in the area. All right, so with this, it looks like the Narslimus was eating some stuff up, but let's do this here. Oh, it only eats things in a specific area. Oh, so I'm going to need multiples of these to make it work properly. Or have everything being blown to one area. Might be good just to have these connected. So it is connected to this Gaia Mana Spreader, though. So let's do this and aim it in a different direction. How far away is this going to go? Oh, that goes really far. Okay. Maybe I can get it up to this ledge up here. Let's try flying up here. That would be really convenient if I could. have it fly across here. That would be really neat. Let's put this here. And is it going to work? It looks like it. No, it is the tiniest bit. Okay, so I am going to have to mine that out. And then, does it work now? Yeah, now it gets to it. And then I could take this, have it shoot way across the way, except this is in the way now. This is how it's going to be. I should have probably done this underneath the base, but oh well. So that should go all the way across. Quite some distance. Let's run over here. Yeah, that goes a really good distance. And I could feasibly have one connected somewhere, maybe underneath this tree, and then shooting it back over to this area. And with this, you can actually see the other items that are able to shoot straight up as well. So what I'm going to do is make a couple more of those, get things set up, probably underneath this, because I think going over the top is a bit silly. But that will be a little bit more challenging to put it underneath. So maybe I will have it go up and over, and I'll have it shoot around and go down into this area. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll be back once I've got things a little bit more hooked up. Okay, so I now have things set up a bit better. It did require a bit more crafting and a lot of slime fighting, of which the failed knot has actually been very useful because it does cover a large area, and every time that I came back down to the island I was getting swarmed. But I just have some regular mana spreaders collecting from the Narslimus, shooting over to the Gaia mana spreader, just because I've got these sitting around doing absolutely nothing right now. So I figured I might as well use them, and then these can shoot into the Gaia mana spreader, which is constantly doing this. Probably have to put some lens upgrades on here, but let's follow where it goes. It does have a little bit of diminishing returns, and that's not here. It's actually most of the way along. So I've got this floating along here, up underneath here, sort of like a little beehive hanging out underneath there, but it shoots all the way up here, and it's just like a few blocks short. You can see it's like right there. It's like 2 blocks short. So I'm definitely going to have to put a lens on that one just to extend it a little bit so it doesn't get any loss on it. And then this shoots down into the main area where that little beetle is right now, and it just adds constant mana from killing those darn slimes that keep on forming down there whenever I'm anywhere nearby. So, if you guys have any tips or tricks on... Here it is. You ready for this? We're going to open up the Thaumonomicon right here. Thaumic Gadgets. It is under the Thaumic Gadgets tab, and it is weaving. This is what's holding me up right now. I don't know how to get into this. I'm going to have to look it up, and I don't really want to unlock the entirety of Thaumcraft for this to happen. But anyway, because yes, there is a certain unlockable tab in the quest book that I could use. Let's see if I can actually find it here. In here, I think it's under this area here. There it is. Nox's missing Tome of Knowledge. Yeah. You gotta be careful with that. That unlocks everything for Thaumcraft. At least in the book. And all the knowledge and all the negatives with it. I'm hoping to avoid that if at all possible. So if you guys have a way of helping me figure out, here, let me show you what it is I'm trying to do here. On the Thaumic Gadgets, how to get the weaving. Because it's a missing required research ? That's not helpful. And I click on Thaumic Gadgets at the beginning of a new way. And as much as I could feasibly go into scythes and jewelry and aging stone, I don't know that they're actually going to help with this. It might just be that I need to unlock a bit of artifice and whatnot. But I do need to get, where is it? Some alchemy going in here, because I need, what is it? I need this one here, the brass ingots. And then I need to move along through this to infusion, cloud stepper ring into the verdant charms for what I have in mind, so that I can eventually get this stuff working. But anyway, I digress. So I still have this other medal for heroism. Very tempted to use it on many different things. I might actually just fight the boss another time or two, because I obviously can't get this until I can go to the end. But I do want to go Call of the Void, and I don't want to do that until I can get infused. So, meh. Anyway, I guess I'm going to work through a bit more Thaumcraft. I'm going to be replenishing the where is it? The thermometer that I had in this place here, so that or that I accidentally threw in the crucible and had go into the atmosphere. I'm gonna do a little bit brushing up on Thaumcraft so that I'm not quite derping so much, trying to just get myself through the infusion a bit. I might actually create a small infusion area over here that will probably be a little bit dangerous, but not too dangerous, I hope. I am going to need to do a bit of research, and hopefully that's all it is, just some of the basic stuff. Maybe is what's holding me up from learning how to weave. I don't understand how weaving is actually magical in this case. It's just yarn, folks. I shouldn't have some unknown research in my mind. But hey, that's just me. So, I think getting set up with this for Astral has been beneficial. I obviously could feasibly get a bit more stuff going on here, but I really just don't want to do that until I can get the infusion going, which of course is being held up by yarn. So until then, let me know what you guys think. Should I continue on the search for yarn, running through the Thaumcraft stuff? Should I, so that I can get infused, or should I just straight up go in a different direction and advance a little bit more, in the main quest book and get some of this other stuff going on? Astral magic, tasty attunement. But anyway, oh, that's right, I forgot. Got this. Yay. Off camera, I'm probably going to get the Bonsai Pot Manager, which isn't going to be very much to actually make, as well as some of these other flowers here that I did not get yet, like the Bloody Enchantress, Tinkerflower, and Stonesia. I'll probably make each of those just so I can get that 100% on this one. I don't think that there's much... Wait, did I already get that? There we go. I don't think that I got that it's worth much to do. Oh, I still need to get a Dimension Catalyst over here, too. Well, that's not that bad. Alright, and of course, End of Flames, Bloody Enchantress. Wait, does that... Allows you to generate mana using life points. Oh, that's fun. Tinkerflower allows you to generate mana by player's movement. I probably should have put that over there a while ago. Stonesia allows you to generate mana using stone, cobblestone, and ores, which I could feasibly automate something like that. Especially with an ore puller. Maybe I can. But anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If so, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Hey, help me out. Give me some direction on where you would like to see me go. And perhaps I'll actually make it so that I can go that direction too. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell everybody about the Mischief. See you then. We're alive most nights on Twitch around 10 p.m.